Consider supporting the Sci-Fi Collective on Patreon from only $1 a month. Link below in the description.
Hello and welcome to another video in the Building the Back to the Future Delorean series from the Sci-Fi Collective. Here we're taking a look at issue number 67. Looks like we're going to be building the door, well, the inside of the door anyway. Let's have a quick look and see what we get between the covers of the magazine. So obviously we've got instructions, and then we are talking more about the production diary of shooting 1885 Hill Valley by the looks of it. And what are we getting on our last feature? Oh, talking about Howdy Doody, which is something I have absolutely no knowledge on other than it's Howdy Doody time. Okay, let's get on with the build. Okay, so we're going to be starting with putting on the pieces for the front, for the locks on the inner door. So it just goes on like that, and then inside we are going to be attaching it with a JP screw. So let's get the JP screw out. Probably need the smaller screwdriver for that, because the actual thread is quite small. Okay, so let's put that back on. I know a lot of people were saying about this inner door bit being like off colour. Why isn't it the same colour as the outside of the metal frame? I don't know. I just hope that it looks good when it's all put together. Okay, so that has gone in nice and easy. Let's try and tighten that off just a tiny bit more. A little bit of wriggle. So let's hold that tight. That'll do. Okay, now we're doing the other side. So there's the second piece. Just here, like so. In there like that. Another JP screw. And that is going in there. Like so. Okay, so there we go. That was a little bit more wobbly than I would like, to be honest. But I can't get that to actually stay any tighter than what it already is. If it's still a bit too wobbly for my liking, at some point I might stick a bit of super glue there to hold it as well. But we'll see how I fancy it at the time. Okay, so then we have got this piece, I believe. Identify parts 67J and 67L which have posts on the reverse in different places. Okay, so let's have a look. The reverse. Okay, so this one. this one is 67L because it's got it in the middle. And this one's got it off to the side, so that's 67J. First one that I want is 67L, and that is going to be attached right here with what, a KP screw. Okay, so put that in place there. Grab the KP screw. How big's the? Okay, it's quite a small one as well. So I will use a small screwdriver that we've got with it. And put that straight in, that's nice and tight. That ain't going nowhere. Okay, now 67K and 67H. Push part 67K into the hole shown above the other red lamp. Lens 67H. Okay. Was I meant to? Oh, before I'd done that, I was meant to put in red lamp lens. Okay. So, whoops. And also, there's been a lot of talk about the wrong colour lights being used in parts of the door. Like it's meant to be orange or. But to be honest, for me, it's not something that I would have ever really paid attention to and wouldn't have noticed if people hadn't have mentioned it on the Facebook group. So it's not something that I feel I personally need to fix. But I totally get that some people want it 100% screen accurate, so I hats off to them for going that extra mile. But I'm not too fussed about it. Okay, so it wants us over here to be pushing in the other red lamp. Just there. And then it wants us to be holding it in with this one, I believe. Yeah, I do believe that's the one. Yeah. So, okay, and that's going to be with an AP screw. Maybe use a slightly bigger screwdriver on this one, as I believe the AP screws normally do go in a bit better with a slightly bigger screwdriver. Okay, so that's nice and tight in there. Didn't notice that before. I've got a little bit of damage from manufacture just there, and just there, just like scuffing on the paintwork. But I'll let it go. I'm sure it won't hardly notice. How often am I going to be looking intensely at the rim of the inside door? Okay, so on this one we're putting in the orange light, so that is going in just there. And then I'm assuming this is going to be the other 67J, wasn't it? Yeah, 67J. and that is going to be attached with a KP screw, which was better with the smaller screwdriver. Okie dokie. Okay, so that is in. So all of the plastic bits for the lights to be attached are there. Okay, now what I want us to do is pull strap 67E through the bracket. Okay, so once to keep that bit down by this end, I think, by the looks of it. And I want us to turn it around so that the round bit's on the outside. Okay, that's fine. I can do that. Okay. Then it wants us to pass this through. Okay. Now it wants us to bring this end up and take it around, push it through this hole. Push that through and pull this, swing 67E round so the strap will hang when fitted. Okay, so it wants us to pull the loop back through and then hold it like that, I guess. Yeah, like that. And then it wants us to push 67D into the armrest. Oh, this part. So, once these like so. Okay. And then it's going to be attaching them with 2 AP screws. I think my strap seems a bit longer than what the one on the picture does, but still. I think it is too long, I'm going to shorten it. So that is now attached on there. And then what it wants us to do is attach this part that way around. Yep, that way around. Okay, and that's getting attached with 2 more AP screws. Okay. And that's is that. Okay, so there's the armrest part done, the inner part. So I'm assuming at some point that is probably going to go, where do we reckon? Where's that going to go? Like that. It's going to go in there like that. But it doesn't want us to attach it yet, so there's going to be more to come. So that's a quick one. That is it for this week's issue of the Building Back to the Future DeLorean. If you want to get your subscription, head on over to the Eaglemoss website by clicking on the links in the description below. Thank you for watching this video. If you'd mind giving it a like and subscribing to the channel, I most appreciate it. And also by subscribing, you get to keep up to date with how my build's going. Not as fancy as a lot of people's builds, but still, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Despite some of the hiccups and frustrations, I do enjoy this build. So I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. And hopefully in the next delivery, we might actually finish this door. I'd love to have that door finished by the time the next 4 issues come. So still, thanks for joining us, and I will see you in the future.